Hi,
Hi,
what's your name and where are you from?
I'm Thaís from Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais.
Minas Gerais. I hear the food there is pretty good. Am I right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, why is first, is it the best in Brazil?
Yeah, Mineira, of course.
Oh, good. And why? Can you tell me?
The meat here is amazing. And in my opinion, the farm food is the best because the countryside of Minas Gerais has the traditional food, so the Mineira food is the best one.
Like homemade food, right?
Yeah, homemade.
Like country food, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds really good. I heard about pão de queijo. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, pão de queijo is the best food ever we have here. Everybody loves it.
What does that translate to in English?
Cheese bread.
Cheese bread. It's very specific, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. And I hear the cheese from Minas is maybe one of the best in the world, right?
Yeah, Serra da Canastra is the best one. The best cheese we have, it's made there.
Well, I'm really excited to try the food here. Thank you, Thais.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Hey guys, hello from Brazil. Welcome to Everything Travel with John. I am so excited. We are in Minas Gerais, which translates to General Mines. So there's a lot of mountains here. There's a lot of old colonial towns because this is where they came to mine the gold, the Portuguese. So they transported it back to Rio and then they shipped it off to Europe and Portugal. But as you can see, like Tiradentes here, that's where we are, Tiradentes. There are beautiful, beautiful colonial towns that are still here, mining towns. Minas Gerais is very, very famous for its delicious food. So that's going to be the focus of this video because I'm hungry. Actually, I just ate. I'm not hungry at all. But in Minas, you're always hungry because the food is delicious. So let's go explore it. Let's go see what we can find. So hit like and subscribe. Let's go. Thanks for watching. Rebellion. Imagine, it's the late 1700s and the world is changing fast. People are becoming more independent and questioning the role of government in their lives, especially the colonies in the Americas. As an American, I can relate to this story very well. This city is called Tiradentes. It's named after a man who led the rebellion against the Portuguese government. He was a dentist, hence his name Tiradentes, which means tooth puller. He was executed in Rio in 1792, and he's a Brazilian patriotic hero. In the small town Tiradentes, I have a dessert. It is chocolate cake filled with Brigadeiro. Now, Brigadeiro is a famous type of Brazilian dessert. It's basically chocolate with condensed milk. It's very sweet, very delicious, depending on where you go. Some good Brigadeiro and some bad Brigadeiro. But, so this one is actually it's covered with hot melted doce de leche. And doce de leche is fantastic too, very famous. I think the origin is Argentina, but Brazil does it really good too. So let's try. Soft, sweet, not too sweet. That's a trap. Sometimes it's too sweet. This is not too sweet. And the doce de leche makes it really, really interesting. So good. I think I need another one. Another bite. Doce de leche hits the spot. Hits the spot. Fantastic. Here we have the most famous food from Minas Gerais, cheese bread, or pão de queijo. I've been in Brazil for 2 months at the time of this video, and I had pão de queijo in every place. It's very common, Rio, Sao Paulo, but the best cheese bread is here in Minas, the origin. It's homemade, soft, and one of the easiest foods to eat. It's addicting. We'll see more of it in this video. Minas is also famous for craft beer. There's so many types. To say cheers in Portuguese, you can say saúde or chin chin. It depends on the region. Anyone who follows me on Instagram knows that I love this next food, coxinha. They're common all over Brazil, not just Minas. Here I have a special type. Normally they're filled with chicken and cheese, but I have coxinha de rabada, oxtail filling. Around the filling is a special type of dough. Soft, delicious, and fattening. Hey YouTube, so right now I'm driving the Estrada Real, or the Royal Highway, through Minas Gerais, through Brazil, and I'm going to Ouro Preto from Tiradentes. So those are old mining towns where the Portuguese colonists found gold, and then they used this road and other roads to transport it to the coast, to Rio, and then back to Portugal. So unfortunately that's colonization, right? But this is one of the most popular tourist destinations, especially for Brazilians. In all of Brazil, it's one of the most, I think it's the most popular road trip. And I highly recommend renting a car and driving through the beautiful landscapes of Minas, because it's really, really nice. Take a few days, rent a car, do that. You'll see kind of the real Brazil. At this point on the trip, we're entering Ouro Preto, or Black Gold in Portuguese. Of all the mining towns, this one is the most visited and the most famous. The layout of the city is unique and perfect for the surrounding mountain landscape. There's a rich history here of art and religion and rebellion, but don't forget we're here for the food, something incredibly important to the culture of Minas Gerais. Tutu a Mineira, my first meal in Ouro Preto. Rice, refried beans, boiled eggs, collard greens, crispy pork skin, pork from Minas, and a special type of sausage called linguiça. A complete meal, meat heavy, and delicious. Minas is rustic. It gives that impression everywhere you go. Here they're making my breakfast in front of me, tapioca. Of course, I asked for the works, everything inside. But what is tapioca? Is it just a pudding, a dessert, or something else? Well, it's a type of flour or starch, and when it's cooked, it becomes dry and flaky. It's perfect to stuff, and a little butter on top solves everything. Every Brazilian will tell you about the wonders of this diverse food. Sitting here, I went to a Xavier, or a cheese tasting store where they have cheese. They buy a lot of cheese, like Vermont or places in Europe, for example. It's, I think, 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm drinking wine. And I have this plate in front of me with 3 different types of cheeses and a special sauce made from a fruit, jabuticaba, which is pretty typical here in Brazil. It's similar to grapes a little bit, but it's a little thicker. So They say it goes very well with cheese, and we're about to try it. In the queijeria, I was also introduced to pastel de angu. It's fried angu paste, or basically cornmeal, filled with whatever you want. Mine was filled with meat and a special Brazilian ingredient, banana flour. Like most food in Brazil, it was fantastic. Soon after the queijeria, I found myself in a traditional coffee shop. Brazilian coffee is exported around the world and is very well known, but this coffee shop had something extra. Pão de queijo from Minas is made with canastra cheese, and the cheese from Minas is some of the best in the world. Here we have little artisanal pão de queijo sandwiches, easily some of the best comfort food I've ever had. I started with what ended up being my favorite: smoked pork loin, canastra cheese, and pineapple paste. Next we have linguiça, or Brazilian sausage, with a special type of Brazilian cream cheese. Finally, we have a simple mango paste. I'll confess, I returned to this place for more while staying in Ouro Preto. Sugarcane is something that is also used a lot in Brazil, specifically for their famous drink, Cachaca. What you should also note is that you can make a juice or broth from the sugarcane. People drink it all over Brazil, but this specific place mixes it with coffee and adds a lemon to it. It was one of the most delicious treats I could find in all of Brazil. Caldo de cana com café. I'm at a beautiful restaurant in Ouro Preto. The name is O Passo, the Pass, and I ordered a shot, Alicor, shot of jabuticaba. Jabuticaba is the same molho, or the same paste, or the same type of sauce that I used for queijo Minas, or the cheese from Minas. So let's try it and see if it's good. It's jabuticaba. We're leaving Ouro Preto to a mining town nearby called Mariana. We're going to see where Minas gets its name from. Mina da Passagem is a fun activity if you want to know more about the history of Minas. You can go into and explore an industrial mine where a lot of the gold from Minas came. It's one of the largest mines that you can visit for tourism in the world. You have to visit Minas because there are caverns in the mines that you can come see, and it's close to Ouro Preto that way. Mariana is that way. 8 kilometers, 6 kilometers. It's incredible. It's really, really nice. It's worth visiting. The last and final stop on this trip was to Belo Horizonte, the capital of Minas. I'm going to visit some of my students that I teach English to online. Belo Horizonte is a big city and it's famous for its bars and nightlife. But don't forget, we are going to focus on the food. So I came to Belo Horizonte and I met my student. He's a doctor and we're eating together. Daniel, what type of food is this?
This is a picanha, part of cow, with potato. This is a farofa.
Ooh.
It's very nice to eat together.
Okay.
And this sauce is a, I forgot the name in Portuguese, vinaigrette.
Vinaigrette. Uh-huh.
This is a delicious sauce.
And this is typical of Minas, right?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, doctor. I'm here in Belo Horizonte, or BH, as it's called in Minas, and I'm drinking Vals, pure malt beer. Remember, BH has a lot of artisanal beers or craft beers, and let's try it. Very good. Fantastic. In BH, you can eat really, really well. There's a lot of good food here, just like all of Minas. And this is Italian inspired, I guess. So this is risotto with Parmesan. And over here, we have meat, filet mignon, with jabuticaba sauce. So the same sauce from before when we tasted the cheese. Remember, jabuticaba is like a grape, but a little thicker. Let's try. Jabuticaba sauce. Let's try. Very, very, very good. Fantastic. I'm here in BH having lunch with my student, and we're drinking beer together and we're eating. So let's find out what's for lunch.
Sextou, papai. This is a homemade sausage.
Good.
Minas.
Yeah.
Quiabo, typical vegetable from Minas too.
Oh, quiabo is the green in the middle.
It's very nice.
Okay.
Combined with sausage.
Yeah, and this here is collard greens, right?
Yes.
In Portuguese.
Couve.
Couve. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Let's try the linguiça, the sausage, quiabo, collard greens. Oh, and I forgot passion fruit sauce.
Yes.
Passion fruit sauce. Very interesting. Linguiça, sausage, collard greens, farofa, and passion fruit sauce. Homemade makes a big difference. That's Minas food. Okay, so doctor, what do we have here? This looks very good.
Plate from Minas. This is part of the pork. This
Belly, right? Yeah,
belly.
like pancetta, right?
Yes, like pancetta.
Uh-huh.
And this jelly is from spicy.
Okay, it's spicy, like spicy jelly.
Yes, it is lemon capeta.
Okay.
Capeta lemon. Capeta is a diabo.
Devil,
Yes.
like the devil's lemon.
Yes.
Why? Is it spicy?
It's very nice, but it's very acidic.
Ah, yeah.
Yes. But it's very, the flavor is very nice.
Good?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, try the
This fried pork belly with fried pork skin is really, really good. The devil's lemon is very, very rich. It adds so much flavor. And it's fantastic. Yeah.
Frango ensopado
Okay.
from Minas Gerais with Oropretto.
Oropretto. Huh.
It's a typical plant
Uh-huh.
from Minas Gerais.
Okay.
Ora
Ora
pronobis.
pro nobis. It's a plant. You're a very good chef.
Chicken and quiabo.
Chicken.
Chicken and quiabo. Yes, sorry.
With quiabo and ora pronobis.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Obrigado. Thank you too.
This is our dessert. It is cheese ice cream
Okay, wow.
with Jello goiaba.
Guayaba gel. Oh,
Yeah.
guayaba the fruit.
Yes. Together
Uh-huh.
is Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet, like Shakespeare.
Yes.
Oh,
His name.
that's the name. Interesting. What's the other one?
Mineirinho.
Okay.
A cookie with dulce de leite and coconut.
Oh, dulce de leche, coconut, and a cookie.
Yes.
Oh, wow. It looks fantastic.
Very delicious.
Very typical, yeah?
Typical from here.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you, doctor. Cheese is like liquid, thick, but the gel is very, very thick. It's very delicious. Very, very, very delicious. I'm here in a neighborhood called Villa de Cejas.
Yes.
And like I said, Minas has great beer. This is artisanal craft beer, local from Minas. And this is a brewery, fantastic brewery. There are so many bars in Minas. When you come, visit the bar, let's drink. Here we have tajinho de tapioca, which are just tapioca cubes with maybe some other stuff like cheese inside. And here is like a pepper jelly, very spicy. It goes very, very well with this tapioca. So let's try it. It looks very, very good. The inside looks good. Delicious. Oh, this jelly is fantastic. And after the tapioca, over here we have something very, very interesting. Daniel, maybe you could help us.
This is serenata meat with mandioca and butter from the farm.
Oh, like natural butter. Wow.
Natural butter, yes.
Oh, wow. Let's try it. Yeah. Let's
Yes.
try this meat. Okay. Looks delicious. It's from a specific region
Montes Claros. This meat is from Montes Claros, Minas.
in the north of Minas.
North of Minas, yes.
Delicious.
This meat was prepared outside the house during the night.
So this meat is prepared at night compared to during the day with the sun.
Yes.
That's what makes it special, right? Yes. Let's try the mandioca with some beautiful natural butter from the farm. Oh my God. It looks really incredible. Let's try. Here we go. Oh, very buttery. Oh, wow. Good food. Delicious food in Minas. So, unfortunately, I guess this is the end of the video. Had a great time in Belo Horizonte in Minas. I'm at the airport and I'll be flying to Bahia, the coast, right now. So, but real fast, one thing Brazilians really love are buffets. So, they're everywhere. If you stay in a hotel, you'll probably have a buffet. Breakfast buffet, pretty common, but dinner too. So, they're everywhere. Brazilians really love buffets. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm eating breakfast buffet right before my flight. And it's food, so, you know, of course they have pão de queijo in the buffet. Homemade. Minas homemade. My last one. Actually, I have one more. But, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go eat some pão de queijo. See you next time.